Ribbit. Alright, first off, because I don't know if I put this in a video or not, I keep wanting to. Let me open up one of these because I've only really messed with Interlisp, but just to show the difference in here. I also say define queue, question mark equal, hit enter, and it pops up some hints of what it's expecting. I don't know if this is too long and that's why the dots are there, or what. Maybe if I was to say print here. Yeah, so it's looking for some argument X, a file and a read table, I guess. And then over here, if I was to say, well, let me put this back because it disappeared. Well, it doesn't matter because it didn't make sense anyway. I come over here and say defun, and then question mark equal, hit enter. And you see right here, even though it's long, it's actually typing it out. So it's looking for a name of the function, a lambda list, declaration, or doc string in some kind of form. So I can give it talk well to make it more descriptive, so it makes more sense. And then let's just format t tilde a says tilde a tilde %, and then give it person and greeting. And then right here, if I also say talk and put space, then question mark equal, because the space does matter. Let's give it a person, Jor instead of Joe. That's fine with me. And then hey. So Jor says hey. So just something space, question mark equal enter, and it'll pop up with the arguments and stuff that it's expecting. And then I guess today's video is about Sketch. I've seen in some documents it keeps referring to something called Sketch. And so I found that, like, I tried to load this a couple different ways. The first was to load it like this. And if I try to load it like this, it loads up, and at the end, towards the end, it errors out and the debugger pops up, and I don't know what it's expecting. And then the next way I tried to do it was, because then I started searching how to, well, the program worked, though. The program seemed to work when I did it the other way. It just errors out, and I hit Control D, and then it's fine. And then, so I looked around, I saw one called Files Load, I believe, and then Load Sketch. And this starts like loading, and then all of a sudden it asks for floppy number 2. And I think I've seen there's like maybe 3 floppies that it's expecting. And since floppy number 1's loading, I'm wondering if they're actually on here. I just don't know how to tell it, like, oh, here's the files for floppy number 2 or whatever. And so then finally I found this way, which doesn't give me any errors when I try to do it. So it's sketch.lcom and then T, and then it runs. And normally I'm doing it over here, so I don't know what's going to happen over here. So now if I run Sketch, yeah, it says undefined, but I wonder if it's just because it's loading that in the Interlisp package. So yeah, so then it's going to pop up, want you to create a window. And then here you have a little Sketch program. I don't know much about it. Looks like maybe you could pull in bitmaps or save the bitmaps, I think, but I haven't really messed with that very much. So if I was to click somewhere and then make a line and then start going out like this, let's say, that looks cool. I can come over here, hit copy, click, left click and let go, and then it'll copy that and you move it to where you want. Kind of like snaps around. And then let's say we give it like a little polygon or type drawing tool, and then go like this. I'm not exactly sure how to use these, but I just click right here and then come off the screen and click, and then it clicks that. So say if I didn't like this right here because it kind of looks messed up, I don't know if that deleted or not. Sometimes it'll leave artifacts. You have to hit redisplay. Yeah, so I actually deleted it, but I'd have never known if I didn't do that. And so let's go like this, and then just click here, and then click down here. and it's more like a curve tool, I guess. So if I was to say, and then like right here, let's say, and then click down here, then you can group these. I don't know that, well, first off, hold down Shift. Also, just groups the first thing, I think. I don't know if it matters where you click, but I've just been clicking the middles on these circles and ovals. And then on the rest of it, I just click the last thing. Now if I let go of Shift, those are grouped together. So if I say move, then I just click it, and then you can kind of see a little artifact right here. And then when I let go, then it'll leave an artifact. So just come up here, redisplay, those go away. Also, in a lot of these other windows, you can click anywhere. Look, a lot of times I was clicking on the black thing to get the menus. On this particular one, you actually have to click on the black bar because I guess this different mouse buttons might mean something inside here, I guess. And then hard copy, I think it's like go to file or send to a printer. So I think you could save this as to like a. I clicked on this somehow. I don't know which one I did, but it'll ask you, do you want it to go to PS, like a postscript file, Interpress, or something else? I don't know. I don't really want to. Well, let me just see. Like if I was to say like face.ps, because I don't know which one this is going to go to. Because last time it prompted me. I don't know if it works by extension or what. But if I want to actually save this as a sketch file, which once again I don't know, but I'm guessing I can just say a .sketch file. And then if I was to come over here and ls, then we can see this, like, whatever this is. I don't know what it saved it as. Face.ps, let's say. And it looks like it did save it as a PS file. And so we have a postscript of that drawing. And then if I was to come over here and close this, and then just rerun this, so I'll just say redo. Well, over here, I don't need to be in all caps, so it won't be. And then if I say get, it'll ask me. And then I named it face.sketch. Then I can bring that back up. Ribbit.